Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow and why y'all should keep it on your watch list. And I'm going to be answering some of you guys' questions like we always do here on this channel, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. And also, do not forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, alright? So, let's get started right off the bat. We have the SPY right over here. And if y'all watched our last video, which was on Sunday night, I told y'all specifically that I was very bearish on the market, and I gave y'all like 6 reasons why I was bearish, comparing this one with the VIX. And so far, we've only moved down by about 0. Let me see here. We only moved down by approximately 0.4%. Yeah, it's not down that much, but the drop that I really want to see is near. Again, I told y'all that I want to see a drop all the way down into 43.50, somewhere around here before we see some type of bounce. The previous floor broke, and I think that we're gonna collapse. So just keep your eyes out. And by the way, this slow drop right here is very, very aggravating for short sellers. Just want to put that out there. Now, the stock that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for tomorrow, that stock is actually a Agilent Technologies, all right? And the reason why I want to share this one with y'all, again, it had a sell-off yesterday, and it's slowly consolidating over here, just ready to fall. The other reason why I like it is because of the daily time frame. Again, this thing had a monstrous move all the way up from like $60 all the way up to $180. And right now it looks kind of exhausted, and I like it for a potential shorts all the way down into this circle right here between like 165 and 160. How long is it going to take to drop? It would be nice if it could drop tomorrow. I think it would be fantastic if it could drop tomorrow. But it could take about a day or two. All right. So definitely keep this one on your watches for a drop. I wouldn't. This right here is not a place where I would be comfortable buying the stock. Like if it had a massive drop, kind of like something similar to this, then it will be all right. But right now, it looks like the dump just started, and the selling pressure is increasing. Therefore, I am bearish on the stock. All right, and I did say one stock that is about to go crazy, but there is another one that I also want to share with you guys. That one is Uber. And this one of our members in the Discord mentioned it. He saw it, and I thought it looked quite good. The reason why I want to share this one on this video is because of this. If you take a look at the 4 hour, yeah, and then you zoom in right over here, right there. It kind of broke down. It actually broke down today. Yeah, it broke down today. It's rolling over, and I don't think this is quite done yet. Worst case scenario, it retests like 39.30 before it flushes down again. As I told y'all, I'm kind of bearish on the SPY, and when the SPY dumps, usually what tends to happen is most stocks follow and most stocks tumble with it. All right, so definitely watch Uber as well for a drop all the way down to like $36, somewhere in this circle right here. I don't think it's gonna take too long to get there. So that's my very honest opinion on Uber. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. For those of y'all who dropped those in the comment section, the first one that we're going to be addressing is Tattooed Chef. All right, and in regards to Tattooed Chef, it had its move. It had a very wild move actually, and then now it's just giving back all of its gains. It gave up literally half of its gains right now. And is this a good spot to dip buy? Personally, I will be very, very patient with it. I still think like it still got a previous level of support at like 1880, And I think tomorrow is going to be red. So I really would not be surprised to see the stock drop down to a minimum of 18.80, and then maybe even drop even further to $18 before we see a potential before we see like another one of these at the bottom, probably forming a tweezer bottom right over here with a lower wake towards 1850, and then we see a bounce. All right, I'm not quite convinced that this sell-off is over yet. Again, I am bearish for tomorrow, so just be careful and don't be too in a rush to buy this. But then again, if you're a long-term investor, you don't care, right? Because you like to buy at every single dip. So you're probably gonna buy this anyways because you believe that it's probably gonna go back and retest the previous highs over here somewhere over time, right? So this dip right here shouldn't matter to you. Again, for those of you who are long-term investors and just accumulate stock. All right, that's my very honest opinion on that one. The next one that I'm going to be sharing with y'all, somebody asked about GH. All right, and in regards to GH, it also had a run up. Again, this was with the market, the initial move of the market. It went from 90, 95 all the way up to 130. And right now it's getting kind of tired. I would like to see it drop all the way down to like 117 first before considering this one for a dip buy. It's solid. I like the volume on there, and I'm sure the contracts is good as well. It moves quite nicely. There's some good opportunities for longs and for shorts, right? So definitely keep this one on your watch list for a potential dip buy around 117. I'm not in a rush to get this one. I am very, very patient with this stock. Now, another one that I want to talk about, somebody asked about Path. All right. And in regards to Path, I've mentioned this one in one of our last video. Because of this drop right here through earnings. Again, as y'all know, this right here, gambling through earnings, we don't do that here. I don't do it. I don't like to do it. It's a very easy way to lose your money trying to predict the reaction to earnings. All right. And right now, I told y'all, I think in the last video, that I think it's going to go all the way down to 50. And so far, it's still at 55.84 after hours. And we'll see. Like worst case scenario, it actually drops all the way down to like 52 something tomorrow, or just continue to consolidate all the way over here, consolidate, and then eventually rolling back, like going back up towards $60 again. All right, but as for right now, I don't think this is done yet, and I don't think the contracts would pay if you were to buy calls. You would just get crushed by theta, and I don't think it's just wise to do that. So I'm not buying this one just yet. That's my very honest opinion on that stock. The next one that we need to talk about, somebody mentioned Silk. All right, and in regards to Silk, there is an opportunity here. I do see the hammer. There's a lot of dip buyers buying the stock. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see just a little bit of like some momentum continuing into the morning before it consolidates back down to like 59. So it spiked to 60 and then it drops just a little bit to $59. Then just stays here. I like this one a lot because of this. If you take a look, if you just zoom out, there's actually a flag on here. There is a giant flag on the chart. I wish that hammer was a little bit lower. That worries me just a little bit. It just a little bit. Like if you buy here and then it dips again to the real level of resistance, So you just gotta be very patient with that one. So just keep your eyes out for that. That flag is there. It's clean. This is a retest. It's kind of like a shakeout. For example, if you bought over here and your intention was to sell anything above like 70 and that rolls over, like at this point, this is where the temptation to get rid of the stock is like really, really overwhelming, and it's very difficult to hold, and it takes a lot of trust to hold throughout the entire thing and hope that it works out in your favor, right? That's why it's important to like take money on the way up and not be too greedy, especially during these moves, because this can happen at any time. Like this little shakeout can happen at any moment. So just keep this one on your watches for a drop. I think it's gonna drop to 53 before it bounces all the way back up to 65 and maybe even beyond that. All right, so that's another one worth sharing, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm for the as always, and also do not forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, right, by clicking over here and also by clicking on the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to be part of our private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.